Hi, my name is Oleg Chayevsky. I am founder and CEO of Bisenda company. And today I want to talk to you about chatbots for Creatio platform. Let me start with a short information about our company. Bisenda company was founded almost 5 years ago, and we specialized on non-voice communications for Creatio platform. Omnichannel chats and rule-based chatbots. This is our point of focus. Now we provide communication through 18 communication channels. This is live chats on websites, on portals, in mobile applications, and of course through social networks and messengers. We support inbound and outbound chats. And moreover, we provide so-called hybrid chats where chat can be transferred from live agent to chatbot or from a chatbot to a live agent, wherever it is needed. Our product can be installed both in cloud or in-house, but you have to be sure that even if this product is installed in cloud, uh, all communication history will be well protected because this history will be stored in Creatio database. We do not keep anything on our own service. Everything will be in your hands. The last but not the least, that for the couple of last years, Bisenda is a partner of the year for Creatio Marketplace, and we are very proud of this. Okay, now let's talk about chatbots. Uh, Everyone already knows how virtual assistants can work, but I will tell you a little bit about how chatbots can work from Creatio platform. And before I tell you about it, I want to like stress one thing that all these virtual assistants, they can be created without code development because several years ago we invented the way how to build a chatbot with the help of business process designer in Creatio. So what our how our chatbots work, what they can do. At first, they can interact with your clients based on preset scenarios. That's why these kind of chatbots, they are called rule-based chatbots. And this is very convenient for you because with a business process designer, you can set up a logic you want to use. And it means that chatbot, which you design in such a way, this chatbot will always keep initiative in dialogue on its side. And it means that your conversion rate and your customers' satisfaction rate finally will be higher because these kind of chatbots, they do not make any mistakes because their behavior is already pre-designed. These chatbots, they can create new records in Creatio platform. It can be activities, it can be cases, orders, contacts, whatever you need. And what is important to know is that this process can be in live mode. It means that chatbot will create a new, let's say, service case in the same time when client is communicating with the chatbot. And it means that when chatbot asks some questions and when client provides answers on these questions, these answers can be saved in different fields in a service case. And based on this information, uh, other business processes can be activated inside Creatio. As I've already said, chatbot can transfer chats to live agents or can take chats from live agents. And you will be able to design a very customized, unique, and dynamic logic for chat distribution inside Creatio. And for your client, it means that chatbot will be able to recognize that person, or if he or she is not recognized, chatbot can ask some questions to recognize, and based on that information, chatbot will decide to what group of agents to transfer the chat if your client wants to be connected with a live agent. Sometimes our customers, they want more than just a rule-based chatbot. They want to have a chatbot, they want to have a virtual assistant that behaves as a real person. For this purpose, they need so-called natural language processing chatbots, and these chatbots can be built with the help of our product as well. What we need for it is just an integration with a third-party NLP services. So if you or your customer needs such kind of virtual assistants, you should know that it is possible as well. And what is important that as far as we do not provide our own NLP services, it means that you are free to choose any NLP services provider which you prefer. One another thing which I like very much from our chatbots is that chatbot can take some answers from your client as a signal, as a trigger to start business process or to call a web services. And this is very convenient for you, especially when you when your company is a large one, when you have several information systems inside your company. So sometimes it happens that you do not have inside Creatio database all the information you have about this or that person. But let's say if this or that person wants to know the balance of bank account, let's say. So after authorization, we can take that request, and based on that request, we can call a web services, and in return, we can get inside Creatio necessary information about account balance from another software system. And after this data will be saved inside Creatio, chatbot will be able to show to client this information. And also, I'm talking about it quite for a long time, almost a minute. In real life, it takes a seconds. And as a result, you can be sure that whatever it is needed, your client will be able to get the most up-to-date information which you have. The last thing I want to mention here is that chatbots can not only be initiated when your client wants to have a chat. Sometimes chatbots can be proactive, and based on certain logic, chatbots can get in touch with your clients and inform them about something what you want to tell to them. And it can be something regarding to your marketing initiatives, or it can be something related to your business processes. Everything is possible. Here are several of popular cases which our customers like the most. To simplify discussion about this kind of technology, we prefer to give names to our chatbots. So don't be surprised if you see these names here. And I want to start with Welcome Bot. And Welcome Bot helps your clients to contact with the right group of agents. And quite often we hear from our potential customers, they don't want chatbots. And I do not insist that they need chatbots. But after I explain them the functionality of Welcome Bot or of other bots, our customers agree with us that they would like to have this functionality. So sometimes we call our bots not virtual assistants, but sometimes we call them as communication robots. And the next bot, so-called waiting bot, interacts with your clients when your agents can't. Let's say if your contact center doesn't work 24/7, so you have to think about what will happen if some of your clients would like to chat with you in midnight or on weekend. If you don't think about this in advance, you can have a situation when your client will become disappointed because he or she will write a message and will not get anything in return. And for this kind of situations, waiting bot will help client, and waiting bot will inform clients that agents cannot answer now, and waiting bot can offer some alternatives like callback request or something else. Service bot will help your clients to create service cases, and notification bot will be able to inform your clients about changes in statuses of service cases. And of course, this is just an example because the same notification bot will be able to notify clients about changes in opportunity stages or in document stages, whatever it is needed. Feedback bot and survey bot, they help you to conduct surveys. HR bot and training bot, they help you to interact with your potential or existing employees. And the idea of this slide is to show you that chatbots, they are like real employees. They can have a specialization. And we in our company, in Bisenda, we believe that now it is a time when chatbot is not something unique anymore. Chatbot is a must-have technology, and every company should have several of them. And I think that in the future, we will talk about dozens of chatbots for every company. And some of these chatbots will interact with clients, some of them will interact with partners, and some of them will interact with employees. Uh, Now we have more than 100 of customers from different continents. And of course, we will be happy if you join the family of our customers. Our main focus is on retail, banking, insurance, and services businesses. Uh, Now, let me continue with a live demo. Just give me a second, I will switch my screen. Okay, here we are. Now we are in Creatio system, and I will demonstrate you several cases, and I will start with one of the most popular for the companies which start with chatbots and which start with omni-channel contact centers in general. Please pay attention that here in so-called agents workplace, we have offline status of agent. It means that when client would like to get in touch with your company, no one will be ready to help your client at this moment. So let's go to the website. Here we can find an icon to call a widget. In this widget, can be listed different communication channels based on the choice of your client, and it can be messages, it can be a widget on a website, and you see that we are met by a virtual assistant, and at the beginning, as far as we are international company, this virtual assistant asks about language we prefer. Let's choose English. And here, Chatbot offers a menu, and this menu is customizable. And once again, everything is created in business process design inside Creatio. Let's try to chat with agent. But you remember that our agent was offline. So at that very moment, Chatbot has checked who is online at this moment. And as far as there was nobody who was online, so Chatbot tells me that unfortunately our company cannot have a chat with you now, but maybe you are ready to leave a callback request. Yes, I want. As far as I am here, it is the very first time on this website, so website cannot recognize me. It means that chatbot needs some information about person just to understand whom to call back. So my name here is okay. Uh, okay. Let's imagine that my number is this, and call me tomorrow, please. Okay. Uh, this chat is closed. But now let's go back to Creatio and let's see what do we have inside Creatio system. If you go to notification panel, we will see here a new activity. And this activity was just created. And this activity tells us that there was unsuccessful attempt to communicate in the chat, and that there is a person whose name is Oleg who is expecting a callback. And what is more important, that system already has created a contact as well. And if you go here, let's open that contact page. You see that communication robot has created a new contact page. We have here name, we have here mobile phone. And if you go to the history of that contact, we will see here a link to a chat. And if you go inside the chat, we will be able to see the history of communication between chatbot and client. And you see that as agent, we had only one, it was a welcome bot. Okay, now let's go back to our system and let's repeat it, but let's our agent be online. Now, if I go back to website, and if I start a new chat, system offers me to make an option, and I want to chat with agent. And now system informs me that agent will answer me soon. And so now when we go to Creatio, we see here that there is a new chat, and I am as an agent. I can see that that chat is with existing contact with Oleg. And moreover, I can scroll and I can see a history of previous chats as well. So it is very convenient for me. And of course, I want to have a chat with that client, and these messages will be here. And let's imagine that that communication was successful, and everything was okay. And now agent says goodbye. And after this, agent wants to close this chat, and agent chooses a consulting. And at that very moment, this chat is over for this agent, but it is not over for the client, because one another virtual assistant, we call it feedback bot, contacts person in the same widget and asks to give a feedback. Yes, consultation was helpful, it was good, and we can leave even comment. This is it. This chat is over. But if we go to chats in Creatio, we will find here this chat. We will be able to see the history of communication, and we see that at first communication was with welcome bot, and after that communication was with supervisor, and after that communication was with feedback bot. And what is more important, that here on consultation evaluation, we have all this feedback from a client. Basically, this is it, what I was planning to show you. And I will be happy if you contact us later, and we will be happy to make an individual demo for you, and we will be able to answer all your questions. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.